Hello, it is the human operating system time. So today I like to share with you a very important, or it is a critical topic on how to nurture qi. Okay, now qi in Chinese means energy. Okay, so in Chinese, qi means energy. Nurture qi, also you can say it as the charging the energy. Okay, now qi in Chinese, there are two types of writing. Okay, and it means different things, even though it both pronounce qi. So there is this qi, and then this is this qi. Okay, this qi is mean breathing. Okay, this qi is mean energy. So today we want to looking into how to nurture or how to charging the qi, the energy. Okay, now you might ask me, what do you mean by energy? Okay, is it those type of mysterious stuff, spiritual stuff, those stuff? No, it is not that. Okay, because I like to share with you on this chi stuff in a technological or engineering way, so that one can get result. We don't want to go into the spiritual all those kind of stuff, or mysterious or mystical stuff. Okay, so qi mean energy. So how can you experience or understand this qi stuff? Well, it's simple. For example, if you take a cold drink, a cold soft drink, icy soft drink, the soft drink is going to get into your body. Now your body have a much higher temperature than that cold drink. And because of the cold drink is get into your body, you need energy to balance the temperature in your body, right? So that energy is what I'm talking about. And that is what exactly is qi, the ancient Chinese mean. Okay, don't take it as, okay, this mumbo jumbo qi or woo woo qi or magical or mysterious. No, let's get down to the bottom of the line. Okay, so now you know that that energy is like when you drink a cold drink, then your body has to balance up the temperature, and means that it need that energy to do it. Okay, if you don't have the energy to balance the temperature, then you get problem with your stomach and so forth. Okay, so that's real thing. Okay, so when you are weak, if you drink the icy water, well, look how's the difference between if you are strong and you and healthy, and you drink that cold drink. Okay, so when you lack of energy, you know the difference. You can sense it right away. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this today with you all is because in the past 2 weeks or so, since my last video, I get many messages and questions from the Wing Chun practitioner, martial artists, internal martial artists, and then also friends who is burnt out, working burnt out and have a weak body and so forth, want to heal and so forth. And also Buddhist friends who is talking about the samadhi, the undisturbable mind, or the samadhi, the settle and so forth. So I decide to talk about this energy today, because this is the key of everything. Okay, the key of everything. So if you look at the martial art people, okay, which is usually the martial art friends like to say, you know what, send me your video, send me your video, so that prove to me, send me your video, prove to me that your techniques can work under pressure. Okay, the people who friends who message me that way. Well, you know what? Actually, if I were them, I would say this: send me your energy profile, real-time energy profile, and real-time momentum profile. Okay, energy profile on real time and your momentum profile on time. Why? Because fighting is an exchange, a dynamic exchange of momentum or impulse. Okay? And then you need energy to support that. So we put it in the equation. Okay? So momentum is NV, right? Mass, velocity, your momentum. So fighting is just an exchange of momentum dynamically. And because of this is an NV here, you involve an energy term, okay? So we know E equal to half mv squared. There's the energy. So if we read the handling of the momentum profile and the energy profile, we can know, hey, is this working or this not working, or this is just a show business, or this is just a dance. Okay? We can, from this, we can analyze how fast you can accelerate and generate your impulse. And do you have the energy to do that? Okay? So if you want to look into whether this thing works under, you know, all this rough conditions or pressure or whatever, just look at the momentum handling profile and the energy profile of the certain person, and you can see, is it real deal or it is just show business. Okay, now for people who is burnt out, friend who is burnt out, same thing. You have an energy profile here because you need energy to run your daily life. And then you have your momentum too, which is, this is your daily task, the job you need to do every day, okay, how you manage this. Now, same thing if you want to talk about healing. You need the energy to heal your body. And then you need all kind of treatment, okay, medical, okay. And then if you talk about this like meditations, like Buddhism, okay, you want to have mindfulness or whatever, like Buddha, same thing. You need to have your energy content, and then you need to know how to handle your body and your mind, so forth. Okay, so the bottom, the common denominator is energy. It's energy. So it is a very simple example. Is like disregard how you're going to use your tablet computer. You need to know how is that the energy managed, how to charge up the lithium-ion battery, and how to conserve energy, and so forth. And with the charging the lithium-ion battery is the #1 critical conditions. If we don't know how to charge the lithium-ion battery, all bets off. Okay. So energy is us. Okay. Now, in order to know how to charge this energy, okay, and of course to deal with energy management, energy nurturing, we need to know what why, and how. So just now we talk about what and why we need the energy, and what is energy, and then we need to know how. Otherwise, it's get into those, spiritual this, spiritual that. Why we need result. We cannot afford to say, well, I believe so, I think so. My interpretation is so. Do we have it? Is the battery charged or is the battery not charged? Okay. Now, in order to know this, to get into this, but if you look into the ancient Chinese, you study the ancient Chinese martial art, Qigong, meditation, and all the stuff, we need to know this. Human world. Human world. This is a human world. Consists of two parts. This is the natural world. This is the intellect world. Okay? Now, we need to know this, because if we don't know this, we have no way know how to really work with nurturing energy. Okay? And we don't have a tangible way to know how to nurture this energy. Now, of course, you say, well, food is important. Yeah, sure, food is important. Okay, but we talk about what is assume that you have the food already. Okay. Now, in this intellect world, this is the world of usually my way. Okay, and then control. My way, control. Okay, and then manipulation. Okay, and intentional. Okay, intentional. And this is all running by something called self, myself, me. So the intellect world is based on a self-center. It's me, my way, I want to manipulate it this way, I want to control it this way, I want to have it this way, this is my intention this way. That is the intellect world. Okay? Now, if you look at today's world, today's society, okay, materialistic society is mostly this what we live in. And then on top of this, we get into artificial intelligence, so that you let the machine tell you what to do to get the thing you want. Okay, so that is the intellect world. So now you get one step further, that you have the artificial intelligence to help you in the intellect world. Okay, now that is the intellect world. On the other side, that is the natural world. The natural world is about allow things to happen, not control. Okay, let it be. Okay, and then harmonize. Okay, so it's very different. It's very different than this intelligent world, intellect world, where you control. Then this is just allow it happen. You want to manipulate, just let it be. Okay, let whatever outcome to be whatever it is. And here is a self-center. Here is harmonize. Okay, it's a different type of world. Now, human is living in this world for a balanced human. However, when we are only knowing this world and do not really understand about this world, then that is where the problem come in. Okay? For example, if you want to go to sleep, can you go to sleep here? Or you want to go, allow it, let it be, and let the body go to sleep. And the body and mind and so forth go to sleep. You're not going to hear, oh, you know, I want to count 55 sheep, and then I'm going to drink 2 cups of water, and then blah, 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 blah. You're not going to get into sleep. You get into sleep, you just say, well, I let it be, I allow it to be whatever it is, and then let it be harmonized. Not my way or your way. No, is sleeping your way or my way? You just sleep, you sleep. What your way, what my way. Okay. So we need to know there's 2 worlds we live in. This is very critical now. Okay, we cannot live in the as what we today's digital world. Everything is like look like artificial intelligence, artificial reality, those kind of stuff. You need to get here. Okay. If you want to charge energy, for example, very simple. You sleep, you have a deep sleep. If you have a good sleep, you charge your energy. You nurture your chi. You nurture your energy. If you don't go here, you just keeping doing in the intellect world, you can drink all the energy boosting drink you want. You end up still draining your energy because you didn't get here. Okay? Now, to elaborate further, so this is the intellect world, this is the natural world. Guess what? Intellect world is a world which is centered in sympathetic nervous system. So the intellect world, like today, I want to have a faster car, I have fight better and so forth, more aggressive and everything. Those are all based on the sympathetic nervous system type of life, of world. It is a flight or fight type of world. Okay? It is draining world. Okay? So if we keeping living in this intellect world, or I want to be better than you, my kid has to be better than your kids, and you know, this high school or this university, I have to get more higher grades and everything, good luck. Okay, you trap here. Okay, now the natural world is a world of a balance, sympathetic and parasympathetic world, nervous system. So the natural world is based on a balanced sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. It balanced. While the intellect world is going, it just, I need to do something, I intention to do something, and when you get those intention up and so forth, you trigger, you activate your sympathetic system 24/7, 365. Okay, and now in the modern time like us, like me working in the Silicon Valley, there are all kind of damage in my body going to this world. Okay, high tech, high this, high that, and has to be better and faster. It is this, you know, my way, faster, you know, success, 5-star, entertainment and so forth. That's here. Okay. Now, while in this world, natural world, you have the balance between sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems base. So over here, if you live over here, one of the tests you can do is, if you're running all day long with a dry mouth, you know you are activating your sympathetic nervous system, running like hell. So if you do that, start out from the college until by the time of 50 years old, probably the whole body damaged already to a big degree. Okay. And usually, as we know now, we all get high blood pressure and so forth, diseases after 40 something years old. There's this. You're running in this thing. Okay. Now, over here, that's where your rest and your charging of energy, your nurturing your energy is. This is a natural world. Now, so by knowing this, we know that how to manage our energy, because if you're constantly running flight and flight, it is going to drain the energy, it's going to have tear and wear. Now, if you want to nurture your energy, you have to run balance with the natural world. Human need to run in both. Both are good. Both intellect world and natural world is good. Okay, human need to balance this. So let me tell you why this intellect world is good. Now, I have diabetic type 1. I was born with this nature. My nature is diabetic type 1. So I have something weak in my DNA and so forth. With this intellect world, we have something called insulin. So it helped me with some insulin, and with all this new gadget, it helped me to manage my life better. Okay, compared with somebody who's living in China 200 years ago, probably they die already, but I live because I have this part, and then of course I have this part, take care of it, the natural part, right? So there's nothing wrong with it. The problem is when one have no idea this exists and keeping go for this, and with the mindset, intention, and so forth, that is where the trouble come. And we like it or not, our world today, in majority, is heading this path, especially with now the artificial intelligence and so forth, the trend, the virtual reality and those kind of stuff. Okay, now, human, we like it or not, human is energy. Okay, human is energy. Human is energy. Human is not your thinking. It's not your thought. Why? If you don't have energy, you have the thought, you're dead. Okay? So, like in this intellect world, well, I want it my way. I have myself as the center of the universe. I play God of everything. I wanted this, blah, blah, blah. Those are all thinking. Those are a product of an energy. Okay? Now, if one realize one is energy, then one is realize what happened in the natural world. Speaking of energy, the energy in your body and the energy in my body is just belong to this world, and this is a pool of the sea of energy. So there's no you or there's no me. It is just energy. Okay? So if you live in the intellect world, you are separating. You make a separations, a pseudo separations, and you take that as real, then you get into the flight and fight and all kind of stuff. And however, in the natural world, energy is energy. Okay? So this is the harmonies and the balance, the nurture of energy. It has to take place in the natural world state. It cannot take place here for long term. It has to take care of here. For example, we talk about sleeping. You need to get into this. If you can sleep, you can keep taking your pills more and more. You're still stuck here. Okay? So, this come to a point. how to nurture energy. How to energy, the nurture energy. Now we know that nurture energy we can get into here. Okay? So is there a formula of the ancient Chinese on the nurture energy, nurture qi? The answer is yes. It has already formulated at least 1,000 years ago. And people know about it, but because of all this chaotic, since Opium War of the China and so forth, so forth, so forth, this thing is getting missing, and everybody's keeping living in the intellect world and say, well, you know, we want to go high tech and so forth, and all this completely miss out. So this formula, this how to nurture energy is not even practiced in today's Qigong. In general, it's not even practiced in today's mindfulness meditation in general. Because if you look at the Qigong people, they say, well, I use my intention to lead my Qi, my energy. The guy who practice mindfulness meditation, where, you know what, I want to, in a certain way, pay attention to mindfulness on certain thing and aware of certain thing. Well, you always use your intention. When you use your intention, guess what? You are living here. You are living in the intellect world. How the hell is that going to develop Qigong, nurture energy, get into samadhi like the Buddha? It can. Okay, it can. It's just a science. It's just a technology. Okay. So, what is the formula to nurture energy? Well, Mencius, you know, after the Confucians, the Mencius, Mengzi, okay, have formulated out right clearly, without the religious or mysterious form. It write it clearly. Okay, so it say 勿助 勿忘, okay, 勿正. It tell you already, if you want to nurture energy, 养气, okay, this is qi. Okay, or yang, you can say 养气 or 养气，就是浩然之气。Okay, he have already formulated up this thing, these three things. Okay, and then later on, like the Buddha's one of the Buddha's practitioners, Wang Xianglu, in the early 1900s, have write down. He said this: 习心安神气足血旺. Okay. So let me explain you what it is. This is what it is, okay? It got nothing to do with you say this is Tai Chi, this is Wing Chun, this is Xiu Lim Tao, blah blah blah. But I know if you're using intention to lead your Qi, all bets off. You don't know what it is. Okay? So this is what it is. Let me explain to you so you can understand. To nurture Qi or energy, the first is say 习心安神. 习心安神 meaning what? Meaning that you have to letting go your thinking so that your energy settle. And then due to that, your energy will nurture by itself. So in today's word, the analogy of sleeping, you want to let go your thoughts. Once you let go your thought, you settle. you fall into deep sleep. And that is where your energy nurtured. Okay? That's how simple it is. Now, as the Mengzi say, 勿正,勿助,勿忘. 勿正 meaning that allow it to be. Don't try to say, well, I want it to be this way, that way, that way. And then 勿助, do not try to help it to grow. Okay? And then 勿忘, do not forget about it. Okay? So what does it mean? Analogy with the sleeping. The first, no matter what your thought come in your mind, ignore it. Don't try to straighten your mind, or you want the proper thinking or whatever. If you do that, you're going to stuck with your thinking. 勿助, you don't want to say, well, I want to sleep now, I want to sleep now, I want to sleep now, let me sleep, let me sleep. You try to force it. Okay? You cannot do it. 勿忘, well, you know you are going to sleep. Okay? Instead of you forget that you want to go to sleep. And then you start to thinking something else. So the entire thing is exactly the same with how you fall into sleep. That's how they nurture the energy. They nurture the qi. Okay? So, you allowed it, and you let the body get into the natural resonance states. That is how you nurture the energy. Okay? So, this is how simple it is. And this is a part of human nature, because this is a part of the natural life. Okay? So, if you say, I train this Qigong, I use my yi or my intention to circle my energy. I say, what the heck are you talking about? You're dissipating that thing. Or you say, you know what, I'm visualize my kidney energy. I see it grow. Well, you're violating this of try to have it. So it's just like your young plant. You try to pull your young plant. Say, well, you know, now it's growing longer now. This is exactly the same thing. When people using their intention, the yi, is because, for example, if my hand is stiff, so I massage it, and then I leave it alone, let it rest. That massaging is using the intention to lead the energy. That's what it is. But you have to leave it alone after that. Okay? Same thing. It is ridiculous. You say, well, you know, I want to practice mindfulness meditation. I sit down there, pay attention to my breathing, and then I want to aware in a certain thing, and so forth, or scan my body, relax my body. What the heck is that? Okay, so the entire world go for all those things, and by saying, you know, it doesn't even make sense. In the reality, it doesn't even make sense. Mindfulness or wisdom in the Buddhism is a byproduct. Once you get into samatha, or the stillness, calmness, meaning that you nurture the energy. If you don't have the energy, all bets off. Okay, so mindfulness is based from energy. You can hear this like the story of this monk from Shaolin. You just look at the opponent drop. That's because of his energy is strong inside there. He can drop his mind and so forth. So he is fearless. It's not that the other people, the opponent drop or anything. He's fearless because his energy is pretty powerful. Is very adequate. You know, it's full of charge. That's what it is. So the Chinese say, now if you met a tiger, you're not even afraid of it. Why? It's because of your qi is strong, your energy is strong inside there. And then you don't get into the intellect world. Oh my God, what happened? I should do this. No, you just go into the natural world where your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is balanced, instead of get into this flight and fly and is it a cat or a tiger? We don't know. Okay? Now, so the same thing apply with our daily living. If we living in the intellect world, working as everybody want to work and so forth, do not get into the natural world and charge yourself. Of course, you're going to burn out. Because energy is like sleeping. You cannot trick it. You cannot trick. If there's no energy, if your tablet's computer's battery is gone, then it's gone. You cannot trick it like, oh yeah, I know they still have 100% full. You cannot do that. Okay. So this is the issue. The issue is now we need to know what is energy. Not spiritual, not this and not that, all kind of thing which is mumbo jumbo, woo, who know what the heck is that? We want result. So we know energy, what is energy, we can feel it. You drink the cold drink, you know, or stomach feel bad right away, you know. You need the energy. Okay? And you need to know that the intellect world and the natural world, we human is not supposed to playing God in the intellect world. It's damaging, it's draining. Okay? Now, so if you look at things like, say for example, prayer. So this is the intellect world, this is the natural world. If you say prayer, okay, why is prayer can help body to heal? Because prayer let go those self-centered, allow things to happen. It drop into this natural world. When we do a prayer, okay, we entrust the Buddha or the God to do whatever it is. We let it go. We let this intellect thing go, and then we let it drop. We allow things happen. We let it drop into the nature, and the nature balance itself without our manipulation and so forth, which is end up draining stuff. So prayer work for healing, sure. Same with the sleeping. Okay? Same with you practice Qigong. Same if you want to practice meditation. If you cannot get from the intellect to this, all bets off. You're not going to go far. Because you don't understand what it is. You do not understand the process of getting there. Okay? So the reason I wrote this book, with this 4 core elements here, and showing you that in the book that this is the actually enter into the natural resonance, which is a natural resonance world, is a natural world. While this one is you try to manipulate your mind in the intellect world based on biofeedback or brainwave. Okay? That is to address this thing. This to exist. And why? It's because I'm working with the artificial intelligence stuff. Okay? So up to now, if you look at the meditation app or all this kind of stuff, be using heart rate variability or brainwave everything, you know what they do? They are in this intellect world. Try to control here. Control how much heartbeat, or you inhale 5 times, exhale 3 times, or hold 5 times, or you hear different thing, biofeedback of your mind wave and so forth. You are going to get stuck here. You are not going to get in here, and you are not going to actually nurture your energy. And that's why I wrote it here, because I'm get into the directions to get everybody, for heaven's sake, get the AI and so forth to help people lead into here is not here. Okay? So over here is a good deal, you know why? Making money, right? So it's like what? It's like an electric cigarette or some kinds of a wine or something. Oh, you keep drinking my wine, so you keep paying me money every month to get you here. And then if you don't have enough, you know, if the things after a while not work that well anymore, I keeping giving you different excitement. You keeping paying me monthly charge. Well, it's good business, right? Well, APP, I charge you what, for $15 per month? Well, I can get rich right away, but I don't want to do that. Why? Because we're going to screw our next generations. We want them to go into the natural world. We want them to be able to play, to live in the both world. And we want the AI to help coaching them to get into the natural world. That is my intention of this book. Otherwise, you're like living in the Matrix movie, you know, that Matrix world. You forget who you are. And if you want intuitive wisdom and so forth, you need to come to the natural world to get it, because that's how the Buddha and Lao Tzu and Tao, all this Taoist ancient grandmaster got it. It is a science, it is a technology, it's not a woo-woo stuff. Well, Buddha, very wise, he know all this thing. There's a lot of thing he can do, he understand about human and so forth, but he died too, right? Because humans have limitations. So as soon as we're still alive, we need to know, we need to be able to live in these two worlds. We need to live balancedly in the intellect world and the natural world. We need to live balancedly. We cannot and we must not let our generations thinking they can live here without understanding this thing, without knowing how to get here. Oh, I need a rest. Oh yeah, I know, just listen to this meditations application so that I can have a rest. What kind of rest is that? That's pseudo, that's not real. You look at all those people who use those thing and like the biofeedback is what I show you. Does it work after a few times? Does it work? Go look into the laboratory. So it is as simple as sleeping. We need to use that because there's a part of us that's scientific. That's that part of us that we need to get back to there, understand from there, and this is harmony, right? So that is it. So for the Wing Chun people who keeping asking me, oh, can your techniques using for fighting? You know what? You're still in Tao. Stop using that intention idea and so forth, because the minute you use intention idea, you lose half part of the world. You stuck in here. And your Qigong, you keep thinking about using your Qi for using your intention to lead the Qi and everything, you're stuck here. You never get here. You can never get into healing. Because to get the healing, you need to know this. It's 1,000 years of experience. So what is scientific? Scientific means it can be repeated with quality. It can be quantized. Okay? So this is what I like to share with you. And if you want to sum this thing up, let me tell you what. Go to Tao Te Ching. This Tao Te Ching. Okay, go to chapter 10. Chapter 10. How he said embrace the soul and so forth. The first 5-6 sentences summarize what I share with you today in details. The issue is that if one take the Tao Te Ching as just a philosophy, your interpretation and my interpretation have no idea of this intellect world and the natural world, and keeping have all kinds of interpretations or translation in the intellect world, well, sorry, you're not going to get in there because you do not know what it is. Okay? So this is to share with you today. Okay, think about it. Either you're burning out or something, you know, you need to get back to the natural world. And you know, you need to drop the thinking. Some thinking is getting one into trouble. You need to drop that, so that you can allow things to happen, be harmonized and so forth. I know this because there's a lot of tear and wear in me, living in the Silicon Valley, want to compete on this design, that blah, 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 successful, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So this is to share with you, hopefully that you gain something from this, okay? And can live a better life here on. Because you deserve to have a better life. Everybody have equal resources here. It's just we need to know how to use it. Be it Eastern or Western, we human. Energy is energy. We all are energy. So let's not separate things. This is for you today.